who has 20 to 30,000, maybe even more, lying around just to drop on a timepiece? I would love to know. It's official. I've come to the conclusion that humanity prefers fantasy over reality, looks over substance, and belonging over isolation, all for the sake of looking and being cool. And who's willing to buy into fantasy over reality? People who are willing to risk life and limb for the illusion of luxury. And that could be anything from the most cutest and expensive handbag all the way to designer clothes that celebrities wear at the Met Gala, which they actually don't even own those. They rent that stuff too. I guess what I'm saying, to put it all into a nutshell, is just, where are our heads? Hey you guys, what's up? It's me, Najah Marie, back with another video. And here on my channel, we delve into the mind, where ambition, art, and identity collide. So grab your tea and your trauma and let's go. In case you've been living under a rock, like I have apparently, even though I secretly kind of sort of, I lurk the social media streets just so I can be privy to what's going on. And lately, I've been seeing people willing to risk life and limb just to look and feel and be cool, whatever that means.
Okay, whatever that means.
Because cool is subjective. So I guess what I'm really talking about is this collaboration between AP, Audemars Piguet, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and Swatch collaboration thing that's been still sort of trending on TikTok as of late. The watches that were recently released are actually pocket watches. You would think that, based on these videos I've been seeing on TikTok of just people rushing into stores, police having to shut opening events down for the sake of this pocket watch. Audemars Piguet, AP, is actually a Swiss manufacturer of luxurious watches, which are actually way more luxurious than a Rolex, which is also pretty interesting because you would think that when it comes to watches and wristwatches especially, that the most notable well-known brand would be a Rolex, right? No, it's actually AP, because literally an AP watch is, from last time I checked, the actual price for an AP watch, it's literally the cost of a car.
Here's the price for this 2025 AP Royal Oak 15510 ST. This has a 41mm stainless steel case, comes on a stainless steel bracelet. This has an open case back, a thick stainless steel bezel, and a black grand tapestry dial. This comes as a complete set, and the price is $49,000.
It's literally a car, which is so mind-boggling to me. AP located in Le Brosses, Switzerland, whereas Swatch is also in Switzerland, but it's another watch company / subsidiary of the Swatch group. This Swatch and Audemars Piguet collab is the equivalent to a post-baby shower, where Swatch is Audemars Piguet's iconic Royal Oak watch timepiece. This collaboration is essentially a tribute to AP's iconic watch, but with Swatch's stylistic flair. They recently released this creative line featuring Verbal from M-Flow and another Asian singer-songwriter, songstress. I forgot her name, but I'll include the info somewhere in here. While they do experiment with the looks of their timepieces, from what I could get from the actual website, there isn't much color. So that's where swatch comes in. It's really crazy because from looking at these videos on TikTok and just seeing the sheer amount of pandemonium that people are willing to a pocket watch. See, this is why I do not like wearing makeup before work, because then I have issues like this. And based on my research onto TikTok, it boggles my mind that again people are able to risk life and limb for a pocket watch. While the AP and Swatch collab pocket watches are in fact more accessible because they're $300+ so you're still dropping a nice chunk of change on this pocket watch that's in like different colors and looks really cute and it's aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, it's a cute, cool accessory. I don't understand the justification for it, because in my brain, I guess it's because I'm over here on the outside looking in, just secretly wishing that I could afford something like that. But then I also know myself and I can't help but think, dang, Najah, do you really need to spend $300+ on a pocket watch that's just going to sit in a drawer and gather dust? Or that $300+ could be going towards some kind of a life payment that you need to take care of, like, I don't know, a bill here or maybe some groceries there, just something that I would need that's more necessary than a watch. The other part that I don't get is people are willing to do whatever it takes to get this watch, even buy the watch, right, and then resell it for a much higher price to get a better profit. Yet these same people, do they even know that they're basically like a chess piece in this big fat game of chess? Because literally the whole purpose of this AP and Swatch collab is literally for the company. It's just so they can advertise this supposedly affordable pocket watch to the masses who wouldn't even have the actual capital unless they're extremely wealthy or were born into money or had some extra saved somewhere, maybe some index funds or something. The average person wouldn't really be able to afford a Royal Oak Audemars Piguet timepiece. It depends on the person. While some people are struggling, other people are thriving in this current economy. I don't know if it's probably just me, but if I had the money to spend on this pocket watch, I would feel happy and excited that I got this watch, but then I would feel like buyer's remorse right after, because then I would be thinking about all of the different ways that that money could have been spent elsewhere. The $300+ could have gone towards a vacation fund or something like that, you know, where I would be paying for an experience over an object. And when I'm looking at these videos on TikTok, I just don't get it. Do people really understand like what's happening? Like, do they not realize that they're just buying into the game right now? The people who bought these watches are just walking billboards for the brand, just to say, hey, I have access to this watch. And I guess my other question is that, are they able to recoup those funds after the fact? But wait, there's a plot twist. We don't care. We don't care if we're shelling out hundreds of dollars on this pocket watch. We probably don't have money to pay whatever bill that we put on the back burner for the sake of this pocket watch. Like, we don't really care that our money is essentially fueling the profits for AP and Swatch, because at the end of the day, we just want to flex. We just want to look cool. We just want to add something to our collection, to our style. Like, we just want to express ourselves creatively through these accessories because they're a part of our look. And we don't care how much we have to spend to make that happen. We're gonna make that happen. At the same time, something still doesn't sit right with me. While people are gonna buy what they want to buy, it can be a pocket watch from this AP and Swatch collab all the way to the newest iPhone, because obviously it's their money. It still doesn't cover up the fact that exclusive premieres, new products, and the like, while they are targeting a specific demographic of your, maybe, I'm not even gonna say middle class, maybe upper middle class, even though that's their target audience, it still doesn't negate the fact that this AP and Swatch collab is literally just a starter pack for the illusion of wealth. It's not the real thing. It's not a real royal oak, because again, who has 20 to 30,000, maybe even more, lying around just to drop on a timepiece? Unless you're a celebrity, right? I would love to know. At the end of the day, these companies are secretly saying, here's a little sample, here's a little taste of something that you can't actually touch. Like being in an art museum where you can look at the paintings, you can look at the sculptures, but you can't touch it because you don't have access to it. We're just gonna give you the illusion of access through these watches to make you feel and think that, okay, that I'm at that level of cool, when really we're not. Well, really what AP is actually saying is that you're not worthy enough to have something so expensive and riche. We're gonna give you here, just, here's something to keep you occupied or whatever. The antidote to all of this is basically, really, it's just a matter of just us being better financially responsible. Are you going to continue to follow the herd? Or are you actually going to advocate for yourself and your future so that you can be able to afford luxury and not just look the part? Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe below. And also hit that hype button. On that note, I will catch you guys in